So wrapping up coverage of iditarod 2024, I think it's worth remarking Jeff Deeter had a great performance this year, came in fourth, very strong on the coast. His dogs were beautiful coming in nome. I don't know if this is just a maturation in terms of the maturing age and the group of dogs he's been raising, or what went on to, get him up in the standings more so than he's ever been. And obviously, the way those dogs look coming in front street could be a threat for more competitive finishes, in the future. So that was sort of fun to see on that respect. The other thing worth remarking on is obviously there's been a lot of posts I think on Facebook, the social media platforms, but the two of the three dogs that died were with the seavey puppy teams, and the seaveys actually had three puppy teams, so a total of four different dog teams entered in this year's iditarod 2024. Dallas, obviously, and then there was Teaford, and then there was Daughtry, as well as Kittleson. So three different rookies, which is sort of a high number, and you got to wonder if there was a corners cut in there and they weren't properly trained, or they didn't absorb the right stuff or they were just using they were trained with the wrong methods and protocols, and that's the reason why two of them were pulled from the race with dead dogs. You know what I mean? Obviously, that's a poor reflection on the sport, but also specifically a poor reflection on Mitch and Dallas. You know what I mean? And on Danny and Terrell and that family, because they are obviously so big. It's like a big company that's gone so big, but dog quantity over quality and attention to detail is not there. At least that's what it looks like in the results, unless Peter or someone might poison those dogs, of course, which is who knows what happened, right? But just surprising, because I had said earlier in some of my videos, it's been three dogs, three different teams, and I didn't realize that there's actually a fourth team. So the teams had four teams, only 38 teams starting the race. So that's kind of a crazy statistic to think about that level of, and obviously, those dogs, as they get older, they can potentially, those deaths and those teams were fueling, ultimately fueled Dallas or Mitch's competitive, effort. So it's kind of something that's a little bit questionable and worth remarking on. We look at Dallas's finish, and they don't even make a public statement about their dog deaths. Those are their dogs that died. They're responsible.